Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make mayonnaise and two recipes that you can make with the homemade mayonnaise, which is an egg salad sandwich and also a fruit salad with penne. But before that, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss any new videos. If this is your first time here, my name is Gan. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another videos. To start with, we will first prepare 125 ml of soy milk and 250 ml of vegetable oils. I'm using sunflower oil here. And you will need a blender, a high-speed blender. So what I do is I pour in the soy milk and then I'm adding in about half teaspoon of whole grain Dijon mustard, a quarter teaspoon of black salt, is also called kalat nama, which will give you the eggy flavor. And then I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of agave syrup. If you are using a sweetened soy milk, then you will need 1 tablespoon. If you're using unsweetened soy milk, then probably you need to add a little bit more syrup. And I'm just going to pause for a few times to combine all the ingredients. And then while it's blending, pour in the oil to help it emulsify with the soy milk, and it will turn out to be a very creamy texture. And listen to the sound of the blending. You will realize that the mixture has become thicker. Now I'm just gonna add a dash of brown rice vinegar, and I'll let you see the texture. And you try to blend it and you cannot blend anymore, it means that it is just the right texture. I'm just going to use a spatula to stir in the vinegar that I've added just now. And voila, look at the texture, look at how creamy, fatty it is. I'm going to store my mayonnaise in a clean jar. So this is how you can make your own vegan mayonnaise at home. It's so simple. The trick is the ratio for your milk and the oil is always 1 to 2. 1 cup of milk, 2 cup of oil to get the perfect consistency. For that eggy flavor, always use black salt. If you don't have black salt, feel free to use any other salt. You will still have the same texture minus the eggy flavor. And I'm writing out the date so that I know like how long I can keep it. Usually you can last for about 1 to 2 weeks. And to clean the blender, simply fill it with hot boiling water, and all the fat, all the oily stuff should come out. It'll be easier to clean afterwards. Moving on, we're going to make a very easy fruit salad with penne. So in a bowl, I'm adding in about 3 tablespoons of the homemade vegan mayonnaise. And then I'm adding in a teaspoon of agave syrup. You can use any other sweetener you like. And then I'm also going to add in some lemon juice, about half of a lemon. Be careful to not squeeze in the seed. Remove the seed before you squeeze the lemon juice or use a squeezer. But I'm just going to squeeze right away into the bowl. And use a whisk to combine the dressing together. Adding in about 70 grams of cucumber. This is a Japanese cucumber. I'm going to dice it. You want to make sure that you cut it into a rather small size so that it's easier to eat. So you get a spoonful of all ingredients. Now I'm cutting some apple. I have washed my apple, so I will keep the skin for color. But if you are concerned about wax, then remove the skin. You can peel it off. I'm going to cut it almost the same size like how I cut the cucumber. It's important to use crunchy and juicy fruits in your salad because the mayonnaise is quite fatty and creamy. So with crunchy fruits, it's going to give you a better texture. And I have some cooked penne. I'm just going to cut them into smaller size and add it into my salad. I'm also going to add a little bit of dry cranberry for that tanginess and that chewy texture. It's always nice to have different texture in your salad. I'm just going to roughly cut it and add into the bowl. And with 2 spoons, I'm going to toss everything around. You can also add avocado, mango, any kind of fruits you like, but make sure if you add soft fruits like mango and avocado, you need to finish them in a very short time because they will not last very long. Whereas this combination you can last for about 2 days. Oh, I like to add grapes as well, but I don't have those, so this is just a very basic version of this recipe. Feel free to play around with it. And I'm putting it into the chiller to chill for at least 30 minutes before serve. Next up, we're making an egg sandwich with tofu. And I'm using a firm tofu here. As you can see that the texture is quite similar to egg white. You can also use cooking tofu, just not silken tofu because it will be too mushy for this recipe. You still want to keep the texture. So yeah, you crumble the tofu and it will be very similar to egg white. And then I'm adding in about 3 tablespoons of the vegan mayonnaise we made. And this is nutritional yeast. I'm adding in about 1 teaspoon. And then I'm adding about a pinch of black salt for the eggy flavor. And half teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And I'm also adding in about also a pinch of turmeric powder for that yellow and also extra nutrition. So it will look very similar to the egg yolk. Whisk it to combine and then add in your crumbled tofu. With a spoon, I'm going to combine everything. And I'm adding in some black pepper. Also some chili sauce. I like to spice up my thing a little bit. Combine. Let's prepare the bread. I'm using Massimo bread. It's a Malaysian bread brand and it's accidentally vegan, so I'm using it. And I'm gonna toast my bread over 180 degrees for 6 minutes. My sister suggests me to add a little bit of cucumber so that it won't be too heavy. To add a little bit of freshness into the egg mayonnaise, I'm going to dice them and add them into my egg salad. Now let's serve them on the bread. I'm using some lettuce so that the bread will not become soggy. So I'm spreading my egg salad on the toast. Okay, this is an open sandwich concept, so I'm not putting them together. If you are closing the bread together into a sandwich, then better not overfill it. Nice, let's go. So this is how you make mayonnaise, and this is how you can use mayonnaise in different recipes. Mayonnaise is a really versatile, and it's very useful in many recipes. Once you know how to make this vegan mayonnaise, you can also recreate a lot of non-vegan dishes in vegan way. So definitely try this recipe out. I know you're gonna like it because we love it. You can check out my Instagram, my Facebook, the link is in the description box. Follow me and tag me so that I can like your creations. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like more content like this. And I also have a virtual tips jar. All of this content I made is for free, but if you would like to support me, feel free to donate any amount at my virtual tips jar. It is totally optional, but it will help a lot and I really appreciate your contribution. So I hope to see you on my other platform. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!